Hello everyone, and welcome to 10 Minutes of Nothing, the series of videos where I am asking you to take just 10 minutes out of your day to sit back, relax, let go of everything else, and just for 10 minutes, simply do nothing at all. And while you're doing nothing, we are going to play just a little more of A Little to the Left, and we're just going to see what the game has for us today. And for those of you who are new, these videos are non-linear, they go in any order, so don't worry about jumping in the middle. But with that said, just as a reminder for everybody, the purpose of this time, the purpose of these videos, is nothing in particular, right? This is not about meditation. This is not about a sort of formal relaxation exercise. It isn't even really about gaming either. This is really just about giving ourselves a dedicated space for downtime that comes without any expectations or goals. And the purpose of it is just to kind of experience it for what it is. You see? We got the triangle. Kind of did that subconsciously while we were just chatting. It's always a kind of a fun experience for me making these videos because I have to always balance our commentary here between solving puzzles and talking about rest, you know? But now we're going to go for the paint drips, right? You see this? I think this is one of the solutions. I'm still trying to do as many of the solutions as possible because some people prefer to see all of the stars being accomplished. But I still can't promise we're going to do all of them, always, you know? Because sometimes we get really stuck, you know what I mean? Anyway, as we're just casually playing this game, just remember that this is a time and space in your life that is just for you, right? It doesn't need to be experienced in any particular way. And you don't need to put any pressure on yourself, you know? There's no pressure to direct your attention in any particular way. There's no pressure to achieve any sort of internal state, you know? Sometimes people get hung up on that, you know? You worry, am I relaxing correctly? Which is kind of an oxymoron of a statement, but I have to speak to it because, you know, a big pillar of this series is it's really just about, I don't know, it's about reminding you that, hey, like, relaxation is free, you know? It doesn't have to be achieved in a very specific way. It's all about permission, as I always say. If I repeat myself a bunch in these videos, that's okay too. Because, you know, there's nothing really new under the sun when it comes to giving ourselves permission to have restful downtime, you know? It's kind of the same thing a lot of the time. And, you know, that would be a problem if we were striving for some kind of, I don't know, self-improvement or some kind of profound insight. But that isn't the goal, right? The goal is just time spent with yourself in a peaceful kind of intent, right? And if that's the goal, then it actually doesn't matter if it's new or interesting or insightful or profound. It's actually completely okay for this to be kind of the same story every time. It's completely fine. Ta-da! 2 stars. It is kind of strange how thoroughly we can struggle just with the concept of rest sometimes, you know? Like, I know I just repeat myself in these videos, but it's like, I have to keep hammering home these points. Because that's like the whole thing, you know? The whole thing that so many people struggle with is like, just the permission piece. Like, Are you allowed to dedicate some time to yourself where nothing is achieved and nothing is expected? Are you allowed to do that? And the answer is yes, but a lot of us struggle to even accept that, like at face value. So I just have to keep reminding you, you know? Just so you're clear on what we're doing here, I'm trying to organize by number of holes. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I mean, it's a real thing, man. This one is 6 or 7? No, this is 6. Here we go. Huzzah! Okay, 3 stars. We've got our work cut out for us on this one. But if I can kind of continue the thread of this conversation a little bit, you know, I really do want to impart upon you in this video specifically, since it came up. If you're the kind of person who you feel guilty just at the idea of taking some time aside for yourself, I want you to know that the part of you that feels guilty for that, it's not you. You know, it's kind of a way that we've been conditioned to feel, right? Anyway, this one was 1, 2 prongs, 3 prongs, the shape 4. This one kind of looks like a 5. This has 6 prongs, and this is kind of a 7. There we go. God, I feel so smart today. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to suspend the relaxation commentary for a bit because this last solution, I have no idea what to do, and I'm going to need to talk my way through it. So you can engage with that with me if you like, or you can just turn your brain off and chill as we close out the video with one final solution to this puzzle. And as I'm saying this now, I think I'm realizing it might just be height, right? So this might actually be easier than I was anticipating. Ooh. Though it may take us a minute just to position everything, right? Ho-ho! You know, actually, I think we have time for one more. I got a timer going to make sure that we hit roughly 10 minutes on each of these. Ooh. This may have been a mistake, because this one will probably take a while, but you know what? I'm okay with that. As long as you are, right? Bonus time. Bonus hangout time, bonus do nothing time. We're just rolling with it today. We can roll with anything. Actually, this might not be so bad. There was one level last episode that took quite a while, but I think this one's not as bad as that one. You know? You know what I think we're actually going to do? This is going to be intentional. We're going to do this. I'm actually going to take myself off camera for the rest of the episode. And what I want you to do during this time is I want you to just observe casually the footage of us completing the rest of this level, but I want you to do it in silence. And I want you to just give yourself some time to just let this be the only thing that takes up your attention, and just let yourself experience it peacefully without any pressures or any commentary from me. So I will just bid you farewell for now and enjoy the rest of the video.